So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in the at-bat.
The 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now it's the right fielder. Ground off the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here comes the 0-1. In the dirt. 1-1 now. Here goes the runner. A foul ball. Man at first, one away. Got it. Too long. Here's Pete Alonso. Quick move to first. Back in. No, he's in there. Really close. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Foul ball. Now the 0-1. And that is out of play. The 0-2. Runner goes again. Pitch misses. No throw. He's in there safely. He goes down looking. Game 1 of the National League Championship Series. And now for the Marlins, number 36. Big stack center field. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And what a two-way player. Not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Ball. The Fish looking to strike first here in Game 1 of the NLCS. Bunts it towards the mound. And they tag him out. Hung up in a rundown now. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. Bobby Witt Jr. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
They try another pitch out. Next pitch is outside. that one hit 97 on the gun. So a walk puts runners at first and second. First and second, 2 outs. Now it's the Marlins catcher. There's a strike.
No, inside.
Second inning here, no score. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. That's in for a strike. Double steal. They're both safe. And that's the 3rd out. Game 1 of the NLCS. In now for the Reds, Carlos Correa. In the postseason, you see just how important every last play can be. You never know what's going to make the difference in the end.
Well, like you said, Boog, every play is so pivotal at this point of the year. As a player, you've got to be locked in. Can't make a mistake that cost your team the season.
0-2 now. Fastball is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And the bottom of the 2nd starts with a double. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Next is the speedy first baseman. He's trying for 3rd. Look out.
It got him. Take
That
first.
fastball drilled him. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
He rides.
Runners on the move. One attack misses. Second. It's a double steal. Very high with that one. Ball 1. Stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
The Reds with a chance to score first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Strikes. Huge strikeout there. Now it's the second baseman. Golden opportunity right here. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. And it's a squeeze. The throw is out and he's safe. It's 2-0. One down. Cedar Rafaela will hit next. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. No! And another ball.
The changeup right there just pulled the string.
One out and a runner at second. Runner goes again. And he goes right down the left side. Next for Cincinnati, Max Clark led off the game with a strikeout. Now it bounces away. Can't squeeze it. And the runner holds. Swing and a pop-up. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Second, 2 down. Runner breaks for third. Back here in Denver, all set for the start of the inning. And now for the Marlins, number 7. Popped up, and that's foul. Way out front for strike 2.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And now it's 1-2. Oh, great stop. And very nicely done for the out. Back to the top of the Miami order. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Bunting for a hit. Bare hands it. Tough play. It's there, and that's a great play. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Number 9 in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. As we go to the last of the third. In now for the Reds, number 2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Check
That's
swing,
a strike.
called strike. And it's 1-1. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
The 0-1. Swing at a ground ball. Takes it to the back. That's one. To second,
he
but he beats
saved.
the throw. Save. So now with 1 away and a man at second. Now it's the Reds DH. Pete Alonso. Runner takes off.
Right.
For a strike.
Hey.
Rip, but it curls foul.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
One away with a runner at third. Here in game 1 of the NLCS. A squeeze, and he gets it down. Terrain over the first in time. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. Correa in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. New inning getting started. And now for the Marlins, number 5. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul.
You know, these Marlins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And next is the designated hitter. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a foul straight back. The Marlins trailing by 3. Top half of inning number 4.
These fans have to feel good right about now. This series not going to be easy, but they have the lead at home in game 1. That brings the anxiety down a few notches.
And a ball in 2 strikes. This one smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot. And they got their first run. It's 3-1.
Got the jet stream on a line drive. You saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden we're back in this ballgame.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 0 for 1. Tatis goes 6 feet 3 inches, 215 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Gotta be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
And that should be extra bases. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages, working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And it's second. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. The 1-1 is fouled off. Out, but no action. But he's back in time. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Pickoff throw, safe at second, and he gets back in. Another throw to second, safe at second, and he gets back in. 2-2 now. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. This is Bryce Turano. Walked his first time. It's a pitch out. Nothing doing. And that's ball 1. Runner at second. 2 down. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here comes Tatis around third. In comes the run from second, and they cut the lead to 2.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
That's a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Number 7 swings through for strike 1.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to as far as this.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Ford, get it. Way back there and gone. A 3-run homer. It's their second home run of the inning. And they rally from 3 back. It's 5-3.
One thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. An easy one to stomach.
Digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Ball outside.
Two down, nobody on.
Inside.
And he chases that one below the zone.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the fourth. In now for the Reds, number 40.
Well, these Reds doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Takes it in for the out. Will Smith to the plate. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Pitch misses. Ball 1. High fly ball down the left field line. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's the second baseman. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Out to short. Whip. Play made. That ends the inning. Game 1 of the National League Championship Series. And now for the Marlins, number 9. This one driven deep center field. On its way, home run. A gigantic blast. And they tack one on the board. It's 6-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate. This one, they've got the long ball.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Ryan Helsley.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is. You know, these Marlins putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Now it's the DH.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
No, inside.
Sliced hard but foul. A big swing and a miss.
That's a ball.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in Game 1 of the NLCS.
Ball 3.
This is inside. Full countdown. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. In steps El Nino, Fernando Tatis Jr. He's a guy who does it all.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location, he just guessed wrong. That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. It's going to make that pitcher really have to.
No, that's a strikeout. Game 1 of the NLCS. In now for the Reds, Cedar Rafaela. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Inside corner for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98. Got a really good pass at the ball.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8. Here's the left fielder, Max Clark.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Out towards right center field for Armstrong. On the move to the gap. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And a couple of quick outs. Now the number 2 hitter. He's 2 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Check swing, called strike. 0-2. Swings through it, number 9 for him in this game. 9. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now for the Marlins, Bobby Witt Jr. Strike 2. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Bryce Terrain, the next to hit.
Ball.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. 2 down. Here's the catcher.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center. The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Check swing, but he went too far. That is strike 2. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the inning, in now. So the Marlins go with a new arm, number 40.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Late on that fastball. This to third. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone. Rarely will you see a pitcher just a wasted pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Here's Carlos Correa, 1 for 2. And that skips in the dirt. Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Late with the swing there. swing and a ball popped up under it. And that will end the inning. Back here in Denver, we go to the top of the 7th. And now for the Marlins, number 7. Puts a bunt down. Has to barehand it, and he beats
made it.
He's
safe.
saved.
Well, just put it in play, right? With his speed, that's a hit every time.
Now it's going to be Pete Crow Armstrong.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens, and just seeing which manager can match out better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Here's a 1-1. Runner on the go. Strike in there.
Trouble!
And that's a stolen base, not even close. Trying to move him over here. Correa. Not in time.
He's
safe. Now the third baseman.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Now a pitch out, and perhaps they were protecting against the squeeze. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second. So they turn to their closer, Tyler Rogers.
Huge opportunity to add on to the lead for this offense right now, but we'll see what he has to say about that. He's going to have to make some great pitches to work out of this jam.
A bunt and it's popped up. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. And now the first baseman, 0 for 3 in this one.
But he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he can bust this game wide open. This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, it's in on your hands. Got to pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Now here's the Marlins DH. He's already homered here in this one. And this one looks like trouble. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the 7th. In now for the Reds, number 40. That one to first,
Foul.
and it goes just foul. And there's a foul ball. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Got him swinging. The batter now will be Will Smith. Check swing, called strike. That's strike one. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumping, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Hurry!
Now this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important at getting back into this ballgame.
Outside with a breaking ball. And that one clips the corner. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Ball four.
4-2
Take your base.
board.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Ball one.
Rafaela. In here, takes ball one low. New pitcher for the Marlins, number 51.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
2 on, 1 out. Check swing called strike. And it's 1-2. Double steal. Squirts away a little bit. And 2 in scoring position now, thanks to that wild pitch. Back to the top of the order. Next for Cincinnati, Max Clark. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. 2 on, 2 outs. High fly ball lifted into near right field. And that is that. We go to the 8th, and now for the Marlins, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Ball.
Nice grab. Fires to first, and they get the out. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
What do you
Tries
got?
to hold up, appeal to first. He did not go around. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Down. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Bryce Terang, the next up for the Marlins. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one out in front that time.
I would say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. And these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Out to short. In plenty of time for first. And it's on to the bottom of the 8th. In now for the Reds, number 2.
Ball.
Next pitch in for a strike. And the count 1-2. Got it. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the shortstop. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Gets him to chase after that one.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
The Fish leading by 4 here in the late stages of game 1. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one just misses. And
Yes.
he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. So up next, Hedelon's.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. Don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
My love, it used to move you. My love was always on your mind. Now you just look right through me, treat me like a ghost. So you don't need to tell me that you already let go of my love. My love, oh. 'Cause I know I don't get you no more. You don't need me like you did before. Your hands, they're fine without me. Your lips don't care if I come back. I was your favorite flavor. When did I lose my taste? Funny how time can change us.